Triplets ran to a homeless man crying. It was a Thursday morning in Enugu, the type where the sun rises lazily and casts golden light on the rust-colored rooftops. Traffic buzzed like a restless spirit along Zik Avenue, and street hawkers shouted prices like choristers in a scattered symphony. In the heart of the bustling Independence layout, where fine duplexes rubbed shoulders with shanty homes and dreams crisscrossed like electric cables, a peculiar scene unfolded that would change many lives. The Noji triplets Chukwudi, Chidra, and Chigazi, 11 years old, sharp-eyed, and full of the city's restless energy, darted out of their mother's roadside akara stall after school let out. Dressed in matching green and white uniforms, their sandals dusty from the playground, they had been drawn by something unusual. Chukwudi had heard it first, a strange, choked sobbing that seemed swallowed by the roar of the city. It came from the alley beside the MTN office, between a broken-down Kiki and a mountain of sachet water bags. There, curled like an abandoned child, was a man, dirty, barefoot, dreadlocks matted with grime and tears streaming down his sunburnt face. He was crying like someone who had lost everything. Not the loud, aggressive cries of madness that sometimes peppered city corners, but a deep, soft weeping, like a song without music. The triplets froze. They had never seen a grown man cry before. At least not like this. Their mother always said, in Igbo land, men hide their tears in their stomachs. When a man cries openly, it means the gods themselves are moved. That thought sent a shiver down Chidra's spine. Chigazi clutched his twin's hand. They didn't speak, just inched closer, their hearts thumping. The man lifted his head. His eyes were bloodshot, his lips cracked. But behind the dirt and despair, something about him was familiar, like the faded scent of a childhood dream. "Uncle, what is wrong?" Chukwudi asked softly. The man stared at them as though trying to wake from a long nightmare. "You children should go. This world is too cruel. It will teach you the hard way. Just go." His voice was hoarse, yet there was something in it like someone who had once known books and laughter. But the triplets didn't run. They sat down. Right there, on the hot tar, between the shadows of the alley and the smell of jollof rice wafting from a buka nearby. "Are you hungry?" Chidra asked, pulling a small nylon bag from his pocket. Inside were the plantain chips their mother packed each day. Without thinking, he handed it to the man. The man stared at the chips like it was the Holy Communion. Then, slowly, he ate each bite like a tear swallowed. "My name is Chinedu," the man finally said. "I used to be somebody." His voice cracked. "I graduated from UNN with first class in engineering. Got a job in Lagos, started a business, but life doesn't ask for your permission before it changes. My wife died. Business crashed. Friends vanished like smoke. One day I slept in a 3-bedroom flat, the next I was under a bridge in Onitsha." The triplets listened, eyes wide. The city rumbled around them, but in that moment, the world stood still. For the first time, they saw the city not just as buildings and cars, but as a place where dreams could fly or fall. "Why don't you go home?" Chigazi asked. Chinedu laughed, bitter and short. "Which home? My village people think I'm dead. And maybe I am. In here," he tapped his chest, "I've died many times." Something shifted in Chukwudi's heart. He remembered how Mama always said, "Ebe onidara, kachi yokoturia," where someone falls is where their God will lift them. "Uncle Chinedu, we know someone who can help." "Who?" the man asked. "Our mother. She knows how to talk to God. And she makes the best akara in all of Enugu." They dragged him not by force, but by sheer spirit to their stall. Mama Naji was a woman whose face wore both laughter and labor. When she saw the man, she frowned. "Who is this?" "He's our friend," Chidra said. "He's hungry." Their mother looked again. There was something about the man, something haunting. "Chinedu." she whispered. Chinedu Nolim. The man looked up, startled. Nkiru. She dropped her spoon. Hot oil sizzled as it splashed. Chinedu. Is it you? Chai. Is this what has become of you? Tears filled her eyes. Years ago, before marriage and struggle, they had been classmates. He was the brightest boy in school. Now he was a ghost. She hugged him, ignoring the stench and dirt, and cried into his shoulder. Passers-by stopped. Customers murmured. The triplets looked at each other, stunned. From that day, everything changed. Mama took Chinedu in, gave him a corner in the small boy's room, fed him, shaved his beard, and scrubbed his body like a child. It wasn't easy. The neighbors whispered. Some laughed. See as Nkeru carry madman come house. But she didn't care. He is someone's son. Someone's husband. Someone's father. Life only made him forget, she told the triplets. Every evening, Chinedu sat with the boys, helping them with homework. Slowly, his brilliance returned. He fixed Mama's faulty generator, then the neighbor's fridge. People began to call him engineer. Word spread. Soon, someone offered him a part-time job at an electronics shop. He earned a small salary, but it meant the world. He began to smile again. Months passed. Christmas came. Chinedu wore a clean shirt and went back to his village, Ogoba. When he walked into the family compound, people screamed. It's a ghost. His mother fainted. He knelt, tears falling like a cleansing rain. Mama, I'm not dead. I was just lost. They held a Thanksgiving service. The next year, with savings and help from a friend he met through Mama's akara customers, Chinedu opened a small repair shop, Chinedu Tech Solutions. He didn't forget the triplets. He trained them on weekends, gave them lessons in electronics and life. Remember, he'd say, it is not where you start, but who finds you when you're broken. His story spread across Enugu like harmattan fire. NGOs came. One foundation sponsored him to speak to street boys, encouraging them with his story. He would tell them, the day I saw 3 little boys run toward me with love in